What's going on? Welcome back to the Real Highlights podcast. It's been like 3 weeks since. There's been a lot of stuff going on, but now everything's calmed down a little bit, at least for the moment. Hopefully, we can do weekly episodes, but not sure. So let's get right into it. So every NBA team's 2020 trade deadline target list. Let's see how accurate this is. This is Bleacher Reports. You never know what crazy stuff they're gonna have on here. This was January 15th, so it was a while ago, but it still has some good stuff on there. So for the Atlanta Hawks, they want Ben Simmons, Beal, and Siakam. They're all pretty. They're none of them are gonna happen, unless the only one that could happen is Beal, but even that's unlikely because the Wizards are making a run for the playoffs here. The Celtics, Vucevic, Aaron Gordon, and Kyle Anderson. I think all three of those could happen. I really like the Vucevic for them, but it may just be a classic Danny Ainge and the trade almost happens, but it doesn't fully happen. But I think Celtics with Vucevic would be really good. They might have just been above 500 now, but they're not doing great. For that's Nerlens Noel, Aaron Baines, JaVale McGee. I could see JaVale McGee. I'd try and get Andre Drummond first, but if you can't get Drummond, I do think McGee would be good for them. Obviously, they just got Blake Griffin. Just signed them. Charlotte Hornets, Miles Turner, Drummond, Valanciunas. Yeah, but will they get any of those guys? No. Maybe Valanciunas, but most likely not. I don't think Memphis is looking to trade their center away. And I know Indiana's not looking to trade Miles Turner away. And I know Andre Drummond, when he gets bought out, is not going to sign in Charlotte. He's either going to the Lakers or to the Nets. Maybe the Clippers, but most likely not. Chicago Bulls, Beverly, Frank Ntilikina, Gary Harris. Again, I don't think Billy Donovan and their new GM, who used to be the old Denver GM, I don't think they would trade for Patrick Beverly. And he's not on a great contract for them. I don't think they need him. They have Kobe White and Satoransky. Frank Ntilikina, I don't think they need him. And Gary Harris, Nuggets won't trade him away. He's a shooter. Cleveland, John Collins, Marvin Bagley, salary relief for Kevin Love. I'll try and get rid of Kevin Love if I was Cleveland. John Collins could happen because Trae Young's not too happy with him, and Marvin Bagley I think could also happen. But I don't think Sacramento will trade him away. But Marvin Bagley's not been that great. The Mavericks. Buddy Hield, LaMarcus Aldridge, and Patty Mills. I like Buddy Hield on that team. Another shooter, and Patty. Maybe, no, they don't need Patty Mills. They have Jalen Brunson. But I guess. But I really like Buddy Hield with them. That'd make him really good, especially if they could get him on something cheap. Nuggets, Kyle Lowry, Aaron Gordon, Robin Lopez. Maybe Kyle Lowry, but I think I think Philly's gonna end up getting him. And Aaron Gordon, who knows? Heard a lot of teams want Aaron Gordon, including the Wolves. By one, I don't know if they want him, but his name has been mentioned in the Wolves. Detroit Pistons, Gary Trent Jr. won't happen, Miles Bridges won't happen, and Blake Griffin's release, so all that's solved. Warriors, JJ Redick, yep. Wayne Ellington, yes, and George Hill, yes, yep. All three of those would be great for the Warriors. Could it happen? I'm not sure. Houston Rockets, nope. Julius Randle won't happen, Kyle Kuzma won't happen, and Kendrick Nunn most likely won't happen. The Rockets, I think trading Oladipo would be smart, and maybe even John Wall. But Oladipo's posted a couple photos in all purple and gold Lakers gear, so who knows? Pacers, Anthony Simmons, Miles Bridges, Terrence Ross. Maybe Terrence Ross. Of course, Miles Bridges would be nice, but they're not going to get him. Clippers, Derrick Rose is on the Knicks. Eric Bledsoe, maybe. I'd try and get Lonzo Ball if I was the Clippers, actually. They do need just a point guard. Devontae Graham, they could probably get cheap, too. because they have LaMelo now in Charlotte. But who knows? I really like Lonzo on the Clippers. And I was completely wrong with that most improved. I had Lonzo getting it. Yeah. Lakers, yep, George Hill, I like. Kyle Anderson, I guess. He's a shooter. Wayne Ellington, I guess, a shooter. But I was trying to get Oladipo. I don't know what they can trade to get Oladipo. They literally have nothing, but maybe. Won't make any blockbuster trades. Yeah. They also don't need to. In order to win a title, they might need to. Who knows? Grizzlies, Miles Bridges, Kevin Huerter, Frank Ntilikina. Again, Miles Bridges probably won't be getting traded. Neither will Kevin Huerter. Ntilikina, if they want him. I don't think they need him, though. Heat, Bradley Beal, yes. DeMar DeRozan, yes. And Buddy Hield, yes. I like all three of those guys on the Heat. I don't know what they need to give up. They need to give up Tyler Hero for sure if they want Beal. They might be able to get DeRozan cheap and maybe even Buddy Hield cheap. Who knows? Bucks, Alec Burks. Yeah, I like him. Lou Will, of course. But I don't think Clippers will be trading him anytime soon. And JaVale McGee, I think they have Brook Lopez on their team. But I guess. Is a backup center? I don't know. Maybe. Wolves, Siakam. Yes, of course I want Siakam. That'd be great. Even though it's Andrew Wiggins playing. He's not. Aaron Gordon and Thaddeus Young. I don't think we need Thaddeus Young. Again, yeah, here's Aaron Gordon being mentioned. But I don't know if I want his contract necessarily, but I guess that helps us win. Obviously, the Wolves are like 9-27, so we have to go like, what was it? We have to go 27-9 pretty much to get the 500. Yeah, so don't know if that will happen, but maybe. New Orleans Pelicans. Yeah, I like all three of those guys, but I don't know if they'll happen. I could see maybe PJ Tucker, because I think Houston will be dealing him at trade deadline. I don't know who. Norman Powell, of course. I think Norman Powell, of course, they want him, but I don't think Toronto's looking to trade him. And same thing with Justin Holiday. I don't know if Pacers are looking to trade him. Knicks, Culver, I'll be willing to trade Culver. Troy Brown Jr., I guess. I mean, he's good, shooter. And Kevin Huerter, I guess. He's a shooter. I don't know what the Knicks would give up for these guys. Maybe a pick, second round picks. Not sure. Probably something like that. Thunder, Jackson Hayes. I like Gary Trent Jr. Portland wouldn't trade him, but I'd really like Gary Trent on that team. Marvin Bagley could be okay on that team. Not sure. Jackson Hayes. They have Al Horford. But yeah, I guess maybe for the future. Magic. Yep, DeMar DeRozan. Zach LaVine will not happen. DeMar DeRozan maybe if Spurs are looking to trade him. I don't think they are though. I think they might be willing to trade him, but I think they need a good deal because they have a pretty good record right now. Philadelphia, Beal, of course that won't happen. Buddy Hield probably also won't happen. Derrick Rose also won't happen, but Kyle Lowry probably will happen. Phoenix Suns. Okay, well this is. Joel Embiid won't happen. He's going to get MVP most likely. Lauri Markkanen could happen, but Bulls have a pretty good record. And Alec Burks maybe, but also Knicks, pretty good record. Portland, Kyle Anderson, George Hill. I like Kevin Love with Portland, but they I don't know how they would pay him. CJ McCollum's on a contract. Lillard's on a contract. And Nurkic is also on one. So I just don't know how they pay him unless he gets a buyout and signs with them. Sacramento. Let's see. Yeah. So, Aaron Gordon could get traded. Miles Turner won't get traded. Mo Bamba. He might get traded. I'm not even sure about that. He might. San Antonio, CJ McCollum. Of course you want him, but before he got injured, he was playing amazing. Bradley Beal. Of course you want him, but probably won't happen. John Collins could happen. A lot of teams are interested in John Collins because I don't think him and Trae Young like each other. Including the Wolves. I'd like him on the Wolves. Raptors, Terry Rozier, Lou Will, PJ Tucker. I'd like Terry Rozier on the Raptors, but they have Van Vliet, so I don't know how that would. I mean, I think they could play together. but I don't know if they need Rozier. I think Hornets are looking to keep him as well. Lou Will won't happen. PJ Tucker, maybe. I assume Raptors are looking to trade him. Raptors don't need immediate help. They're in the playoffs right now. This was written in January. I have to remember that. Utah Jazz, Devontae Graham. They have Mike Conley. They have an all-star at the point guard position. But I guess Derrick Rose and Patty Mills. They have Royce on. I don't know if they need a guard necessarily, but I guess another scorer could help. But they have Jordan Clarkson, 6th man of the year. So I don't know. And the last one, the Wizards, Andre Drummond, Hassan Whiteside, and Jonas Valanciunas. A center. Yeah, Thomas Bryant towards ACL, so Hassan Whiteside would make sense. Valanciunas also, Andre Drummond makes sense, but it won't happen. Kia MVP ladder. Let's go over the top 5. So Embiid, obviously, at 1, yep. Jokic at 2, that's kind of surprising. And LeBron at 3, yeah. LeBron should be 2 for sure. Lillard 4, yeah. And Luka 5. Yes, all looks good. And that's 6 Steph, 7 Giannis, 8 Harden, 9 Kawhi, 10 Donovan Mitchell. NBA power ranking, let's go to this. Was it week 12? At number 1 you have Brooklyn, number 2 Phoenix, 3 Utah, 4 Philly, 5 Denver, LA Lakers 6, Bucks 7, 8 Clippers, 9 Dallas, 10 Portland, 11 Boston, 12 San Antonio, 13 Heat, 14 Warriors, 15 Knicks, Memphis 16, Charlotte 17, Toronto 18, Wizards 19, Atlanta 20, Chicago 21, New Orleans 22, Oklahoma 23, Indiana 24, Sacramento 25, Detroit 26, Cleveland 27, Orlando Magic 28, Houston 29, and of course Timberwolves 30. Yeah. Fastest pay. Yeah. Oh yeah, we got a new coach. I don't know. I wanted Vanderpool as the coach, but I guess Chris Finch might be good. Who knows? Yeah, we don't have D'Lo, and Malik Beasley suspended for another 9 games because he got in trouble. Oh yeah, Chris Bosh is a finalist for the Hall of Fame, as well as Paul Pierce. Rick Adelman, he coached the Wolves for a while. Michael Cooper, Bill Russell as a coach. Jay Wright, Yolanda Griffith, Lauren Jackson, and Marianne Stanley. There's some new NBA jerseys. Let's check these out. These are if you made the playoffs last year. So they all look pretty cool. They have a little gray to them, except this Utah one. But the Lakers is like a little gray, purple, yellow. Clippers, Utah's is cool. Blazers, I like Blazers. Brooklyn is the best one. Yeah. Phillies, which looks like a regular Philly jersey. Bucks looks like a regular Bucks jersey. Celtics has a little bit of neon green on there, which makes it a little different. Then you have a Heat jerseys, yellow. Raptors have a purple jersey. It looks like a Raptors jersey. Indiana looks like a regular Indiana jersey. And Orlando is a little cool too. And the Mavs, it just looks like a regular Mavs jersey. Is this Denver? Yeah. It's kind of cool. Thunder, I like this Thunder jersey. And the Rockets jersey, of course, even though they're ranked 29th in the NBA. Cam Reddish, oh yeah, so Atlanta. Obviously, their coach got fired. What's his name? I just forgot his name. Lloyd Pierce, yeah. Yeah, but Cam Reddish got injured. I think DeAndre Hunter was also. They've had a lot of injuries, which is one of the reasons they haven't been as good. It's a shame. A 50-40-90 club. I heard there's a lot of guys who have a chance of getting it. Levine's 52% from the field, 43% from 3-point, and 85% at free throw. He could get it. Chris Middleton, he's at 49.5, 43, and 88%. He could get it. Also, he's close. Jokic, 56, 41, 88. Really close again. Chris Paul, 46, 39, 95. So he just needs to hit a couple more threes and he gets it. And a couple more shots. Paul George is at 49.9, 45, 88.8. Again, he's really close. Brandon Ingram, 47, 37, 88. I mean, it could happen. Kyrie Irving, 51, 41, 88. Again, just needs to get them, make those free throws. Kawhi at 51, 38, 87. It could happen. Curry at 47, 41, 93. So he needs to hit a few more shots. Tobias Harris, 51, 40, 88. He could have it too. He's had a really good year this year. Norman Powell, 48, 43, 89. Yeah. And of course, Blake Griffin is now on the Nets, and they are stacked. Anyways, I don't have much more. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Hopefully, we will be back to weekly. And anyways, see you in the next one. See ya.